my family and friends. It's been a while. We have been busy. We had a whole bunch of company for Thanksgiving, and it was really wonderful to see everybody. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. We're obviously, garden tours are kind of not going right now. But we still do have some things in the garden, but not nearly as much as I've done in the past. So we're having I'm having more of a winter this year, which is actually kind of nice. So we're doing something different this year that we've never done. We are going to participate in the Three Rivers Homestead Pantry Challenge. So I don't know, some of you may watch Jessica on Three Rivers Homestead, and she does this every year. And the challenge is to eat out of your pantry. And so, I mean, a lot of the homesteaders the YouTubers, which we watch, do like big pantry tours and like as your standard hauls and things like that and show you what they bought. And I'm not gonna do that because, I don't know, because we don't have that much, because there's only two of us. So the plan is to go January, February, March, and without going to the store, not necessarily at all, but without going to the store for any kind of food items. So we did go to Costco yesterday or the day before, and just kind of made sure we had enough flour to make it through 3 months. And I'm trying to think what else we got. We got flour, we got sugar, we got olive oil, we got balsamic vinegar, like dishwasher soap, some stuff like that. But not much, because we don't really need much. We think this is going to be pretty easy for us because that's pretty much what we do. And we still have some fresh vegetables in the garden, and I'll walk out into the garden. They're in the high tunnel. I'll walk out there and show you what we got. But I'm gonna just show you our pantry so you can get a sense of it. But I mean, we don't have like thousands of pounds of food because there's only two of us, so we don't need that much. But we have a lot of things that we have preserved this year, and so I'll just give you a quick little look. Okay, so here's our pantry. So we have some soups that we've made, just kind of staples, baking things. So that was kind of one of the things that I needed to refresh at Costco. And we've got a bunch of tomato products and some spaghetti squash and just, kind of normal stuff. We do have a freezer in here. We've got, I'll show you what's in it. One of the things we went and got was cream, because I like cream in my coffee. And so we bought enough cream to last for 3 months, and then I just freeze it. And I've done that before, and it works really good. I still have tomatoes from this last summer. And I mean, we made a lot of tomato products, but now I just have tomatoes, frozen tomatoes. And they're actually great when I need something for chopped tomatoes. Like I made cabbage rolls the other day, and I needed chopped tomatoes. I just thawed out 2 tomatoes and chopped them up and drained them, and that was great. So we have quite a lot of things that we harvested and froze. And then up there, I've got some actual meals, some soups and some things like that, which is kind of nice when we want something kind of fast. We have another freezer here, and this freezer is full of meat. And we got a nice big buck this year on our property, and it was a big animal, and so we're pretty good on meat. Hunting season isn't over, but I think we're done hunting. So some of you have noticed we changed the name of our farm to Bouncing Dog Farm, and that's the bouncing dog right there. When he was little, if he couldn't see over something, he used to jump up to see over it, and it was pretty cute. And he's still pretty bouncy. So we'll go out into the high tunnel. So we had our first freeze, and the high tunnel fared pretty well. But you can see I counted them yesterday. I have 27 cabbages, and they're really big and beautiful. I love making cabbage rolls, but the only part about it I don't like is I don't like the pulling the leaves off, because it just takes forever. But I read somewhere that you can do it in a microwave, but you have to keep doing it. You get like 3 leaves and then microwave and then 3 leaves. So I'm going to try that, and we'll see how that works. We've got some broccoli. It's not started to form broccolis yet. I think I've got maybe 6 plants. I've still got tomatoes. They're looking pretty sad, but we're still getting fresh tomatoes, which is kind of nice. I've got dill over there. I've got sad tomatoes there. And then over here, I have some more broccoli, and I have Brussels sprouts. And Brussels sprouts is one of our favorite things in the wintertime to eat. And this is a lot of Brussels sprouts. This'll keep us going. We'll probably even be able to freeze some. And then we've got carrots over there. So basically, we've got, some winter vegetables, which is nice that we can still have some fresh vegetables, because that really helps. So other than that, there's not much growing here. These are shallots. I've got a nice stand of shallots, and then of course just silage tarp. We got the last of the watermelons because now it froze. I think Pete's got wheat planted over here. But mostly everything is just winter garden, which I'm good with. So I've been cooking and baking for the holidays, and this is candied ginger, which is a lot of work, but I made a lot of it, so that should be good. So as I said, I'm having more of a winter this year. So here is my messy craft room. But I've been doing some embroidery. So for those that don't know, I'm an embroidery digitizer. I have a digital embroidery design business on Etsy. I've had it for like 10 years. And I just love digitizing designs, but I have to test them. So that's why I have that big fancy machine, which I've had for a very long time. But my current passion is this. They're called, this is just a test. They're called Jelly Roll rugs, and you can actually make a rug out of it. So I'm in the midst of making one. And so I'm back to sewing again, which I haven't been doing for the last couple of years. I've been so focused on the garden, but I'm having fun. Yes, there's my loom. Well, it's under a thing. But there's my loom, and I have not done any weaving for a while. I need to get my warping board up, and I'm going to get something warped up on my loom and do a little weaving, because it's a nice thing to do in the wintertime. And I've been making aprons. I don't know why. I actually do wear them, and because I have a bunch of flour sack towels. This is the design I came up with, and it's just flour sack towel, and then this is just quilting cotton, which of course I have lots of quilting fabric. And so I made one for Nicole when she was here, and this one I made recently, and it's still sitting in the sewing room. So I'll let you know how the pantry challenge is going and goes. I think it's going to be fun, and it's going to, hopefully it will force us to be more creative with our cooking, which is always a good thing. And I don't know, we just decided it'd be a fun thing to do. So if you're thinking about it, you can go over to Three Rivers Homestead and find information. And it's, a lot of people participate in this. And I think it's just a cool idea. So that's why we decided to do it this year. We've never done it before, but we're pretty good about getting through our canned goods. But I think this is gonna really help us kind of figure out what we really do eat and what we don't eat. And we learned a lot last year, but I think we'll learn more this year. So anyway, so that's what's going on. Hope everyone has a lovely, Merry Christmas. And we'll be spending our Christmas day with our friends, Doug, Nicole, and Gemma. And then we've got Michelle and PJ and the kids coming after Christmas, which is gonna be really, really fun, because they've never been down here. And so we're looking forward to that. So that's kind of what's going on our little farm, and love y'all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.